a client comes to you and says, and I mean, most of them say that we need training. We're not getting the results that we want. And how do you start? How do you know? How do you know you're going to have to sell them on performance support first?
Well, first of all, I don't sell them on it. I just give it to them. I learned this years ago. Stop trying to sell performance support. Just call it what the learner wants and give them what's right for them. Right? Okay. It's kind of a form of parenting here. Right? Okay. You know what's best for our kids. So they may think they want one thing, but we know they need the other. So right. So our job is to get them to the right carrot. So first off. You said it perfectly, and the irony of our world, Anna, is that what we haven't understood. A really good friend from Disney of mine who works at the Disney University, when she tried to bring performance support back to this organization, she called me shortly after and said, "Bob, here's the irony of this journey for me. When I got back to my this wonderfully award-winning group of IDs." And I said, we're doing performance support, and showed the slides and the whole deal. What I realized when we took it to Disney as an enterprise was that they looked at us and said, wait, you're the training people.
Yes.
What's all this talk about performance and so where I'm going with your question is the reason they come to us with that leading that question is because that's what we've taught them we do.
Yes.
It's right. So I love the way you worded it, because here's what you said. You said that they walked in your office and they said, look, I need this training problem. Notice they said that first. They assume that's what they need first.
Yes.
Because I have this because this performance thing isn't working. So see, they gave us the answer in the order we have always given them the solution. Make sense?
Yes.
So my first advice to IDs journeying here is reverse the question. Let's talk more about the performance thing for a second before we build training. Tell me more about who isn't performing, why, where are they, what context are they in, what kind of learner are they, how consistent are the problems? These are the new performance consultant words of the ID in this discipline.
Yeah.
Right. And often, and what I often use, and at the time, is I get out the 5 moments. I just said earlier. I get out a sheet of paper with the 5 moments written on it, and I talk through the training need they brought to me in context of those 5 moments. And almost every single time, when they see it in that context, they go, you know what? I don't want any of this 1 and 2 stuff. I want more.
The end.
Give me more of this end stuff. Right?
It is a nice, clear system. Yeah.
Works great because what I love about the 5 moments. It's not written in educational jargon.
Yeah.
It's written very much from the standpoint of how learners see their world. And so I've yet to put it in front of a buyer of training and say, look, if you've got a limited budget, I have limited resources. Those are givens in the world today. And here's the 5 needs your learners have. Agree or disagree. And they're like, oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Where do you want me to spend your money? You tell me. Where because I can't, I can't give you all of these equally.
Yeah.
Which of these 5, and inevitably they say, my gosh, if you can give me that 3 through 5 stuff, I'm in. So it's really learning to ask different questions, and retraining our buyers to understand what we do.